So what's up YouTube, this is Prism back with another vlog and आजको vlog खतरा भएको छ किनभने you can see today I have one of the most anticipated bike from Bajaj, that is Bajaj Pulsar N250, which is a naked bike. So in Nepal you get this beautiful all black variant that costs about 4,89,900 only. Before beginning this review, please do help me by supporting my channel. Don't forget to press like button and hit the subscribe button to see further more reviews like this. So now let's get on with the review. So in the front we can see aggressive looking DRLs with single projector headlamps, and for the side indicators we have LED on all four sides. For the suspension setup in the front we have 37mm telescopic front fork, and for the tire we have MRF 100/80 by 17 inch, and in the tire we can find 300mm discs supported by dual channel ABS from Gremica company. So that's all for the front part of the bike. Now let's see the rear end of the bike. So in the rear end we can find LED tail lamp and grab rails for the pillion. We have LED indicators and you can find sari guard, U-mud guard. For the rear tire we have 130/70 by 17 tire alloy wheels, and for the braking system we have 230mm dual channel ABS brake. For the rear suspension we have preloaded adjustable monoshock with nitrox support. So this bike gets an awesome looking silencer with dual barrel and it sounds like this. For the heart of the bike, we have 249.07 single cylinder, oil cooled 5-speed 4-stroke SOHC 2-valve FI engine, which produces about 24.5 PS of power at the rate 8,750 RPM. Meanwhile, it produces 21.5 Nm of torque at the rate 6,500 RPM. The whole engine is protected by engine coil, which makes the look of the bike extremely dashing. Talking about the seating of the bike, we can find a split seat. The seat height is 795 mm from the ground, and the ground clearance is 165 mm. Meanwhile, the wheelbase of the bike is 1351 mm and the weight of the bike is 162 kg. So you can see this is a very short bike and it is easy to maneuver in the streets of Kathmandu. Now let's hop on the bike and see how it feels to ride this bike. So now I am finally on the bike. Now let's talk about the ergonomics of the bike. The sitting posture is upright and the handlebar feels a bit low. All the switches are easily accessible. Talking about the levers are well distanced and the clutch feels really smooth as it has assistant slipper clutch, which makes the bike easy to do aggressive downshifts. Now let's talk about the instrument cluster of N250. So this bike has a beautiful instrument cluster which consists of digital and analog instruments. So in this bike we can find analog tachometer with all the other digital meters like digital odometer, trip meter, fuel gauge, gear indicator, fuel efficiency, clock, range indicator, smart fuel reading, distance to empty and low fuel indicator. The instrument looks very nice. It's very appealing and easy to read. The exhaust note is very high, you know, like sounds like Apache RTR. The meter is quite slow. It takes quite some time to get up and go down. So everything is well displayed in the instrument cluster. Now let's get it on first gear. The gear shows 1. Now let's see what's the initial pickup. Wow, the bike pulls really good. 162 kilograms is very lightweight, easy to maneuver. Bike pulls crazy, man, in the first gear. So this bike has assistant slipper clutch. So let's check the aggressive downshift. So yeah, the aggressive downshifts are really easy to do in this bike. Let's see the braking of the bike now. The front brake is really punchy here. I must say the front bike is very good. Now let's check the rear brakes. Yeah, the rear brakes are not so good. Gets the job done. So yeah, the riding experience of this bike is very good. The bike is really impressive. It's easy to turn. The ground clearance is just enough for the city. All the switches are easily accessible and maneuvering the bike is very easy. So yeah, final thoughts about this bike. This bike is very easy to ride both in the city as well as in the highway. Being a 249cc engine, the engine produces very good power and the mileage that you get out of this bike is around 30 to 35 km per liter. Of course, it depends on how you ride. Talking about why you should get this bike. Let me tell you one of the most important reasons why you should buy this bike. Number one, it is a Bajaj Pulsar bike and there are many service centers in Nepal and the parts are easily available, so it becomes very easy to maintain this bike. Number two, as compared to others, the cost of this bike is very low. For 250cc, the price of the bike 4,90,000. In my opinion, that is very reasonable pricing. Third part, why you should get this bike. The reason number 3 is the looks. This bike looks so amazing for 4,90,000. Crazy detail, man. Air vents, oil cooled, engine cowl. The rear lights look pretty good. Dual barrel makes the bike very heavy. I must say Bajaj has really done it this time. Check out the front, man. Easy decision. Buy this bike just for the airlight. So that's it for the review, guys. If you like this review, then please hit the like button, and if you have any queries, please do comment. Please do subscribe my channel. It will really help the channel to grow. So yeah guys, that's it for today. See you guys in the next vlog.